total
conference will now
I
be
have total
recorded.
experience of 6 to 7 years of experience with BRIM, and I did two end-to-end greenfield project implementation and couple of uh, production supports also. Okay, all apart from that, I have provided around 20 corporate trainings, and apart from that, individual trainings also using this ExpertSoft. Okay, using this platform. So providing training on BRIM, I have around like 4 to 5 years of experience. Provided couple of like 20 more than 20 corporate trainings and all. And so this was my introduction. And after that, I would like to start with BRIM. So BRIM, why BRIM? Okay. So BRIM, like suppose there are, if you notice, there are two types of product in the market. Okay. One is tangible product and the another one is tangible product, right? So see, we already have other billing models. Then why we need BRIM? Okay. So technically, if you have a tangible product means the product which you can see, you can touch, which moves from one region to another region, like laptops, mobiles, printers. Okay, these are physical product which you can touch, and even that moves from one region to another region, right? These are physical goods. So for that, SD billing is there. But if I talk about intangible product, like how many messages you have sent, how many internet data you have consumed, how many printouts you have taken, how many water you have consumed or dispensed through the machine, how many RAM you have occupied, right? So in any industry who deals with a subscription or any kind of services, those are not tangible product. Even you cannot count over the fingers that how many internet data you have used, how many printouts you have taken. These are not physical products. Okay, that does not move from one region to another region. That generates a consumption data record or any kinds of services. So especially all those industry who are dealing with services and subscription, in order to monetize the services, BRIM here in the market. Okay, so BRIM supports multiple functionalities. Okay, so if I'll tell you, let me take an example of a telecommunication industry. So what happens in the telecommunication industry? Once you send any message, what happens? Being a customer, once you're sending any message or placing any outgoing calls or using certain internet data. So as soon as you're consuming any services, at the same time, it generates a consumption data record, CDR. Those consumption data records are getting stored in a non-SAP system. Okay. From there, non-SAP system data moves to conversion mediation system. It can be a conversion mediation by digital route, or it can be any external mediation system also. The main purpose of having this conversion mediation system is to mediate those data. Mediate the data means the process those consumption data record in such a way that can be easily consumed by other application of the SAP. So conversion mediation system process those consumption data record. It's a peripheral application, okay, which can be integrated with other SAP products. Okay, so for this a dedicated consultant is required, a mediation consultant. Okay, so conversion mediation system process those consumption data record and sends to conversion charging system. Okay, conversion charging system is a Java-based application currently owned by SAP. Earlier, it was owned by some another company. Now, it is being owned by SAP. So, SAP Conversion Charging is a Java-based application which is integrated with SAP S/4HANA system and can be integrated with other application also. So, SAP Conversion Charging System is a rating and charging search engine. So conversion charging system receives the consumption data record from multiple sources. It can be SAP conversion mediation system, or it can be any another mediation system also, or other sources also. So in charging system applies a rating and charging over the consumption data record. So if I'll tell you that what is rating and charging, so in a layman term, I'll tell you that what is rating and charging. Like suppose if you're going to a market and we pick 10 apples, okay. So we pick 10 apples. Now before paying to the shopkeeper, we will ask that how much this apple cost. Then the shopkeeper will tell you that each apple costs 10 rupees. Then before paying, you are going to simply apply a formula, 10 into 10 equal to 100 rupees, and you are going to pay. So just understand that if you are going to omit this formula, you will not be able to pay. In order to pay this amount, you are applying a formula. So here also, the convergent charging systems job is to apply a well calculated formula over a consumption data record to get a value out of it. Value means a money out of this. Okay, so the convergent charging system applies rating and charging. After applying rating and charging, this system pushes the data to convergent invoicing system. Convergent charging system is within S4HANA. Okay, convergent invoicing system receives billable item. After rating and charging, convergent charging system pushes those data in the name of billable item. So convergent invoicing system receives billable item from convergent charging system, or it can be any external charging system also. Even within CI system also we can create the billable items. Where billable items are nothing but it's a rated consumption data record. It can be like one-time charges, recurring charges, or usage charges. So convergent invoicing system has two functionality. One is billing and the another one is invoicing. Okay, and nothing apart from this. So convergent invoicing system receives multiple input from multiple billable items from multiple sources, and convergent invoicing job is to process those billable items in order to create a billing document and invoicing document. Okay, and that invoicing document reaches out to customer and customer does the payment accordingly. As soon as a invoicing got created in the conversion invoicing system, it creates a posting document, which is called as FICA document, Finance Contract Accounting. Okay, with the reference of a conversion invoicing system, a FICA documents gets created. Okay, FICA is nothing but it enables my subledger accounting. Okay, that you can call it account contract account receivables and payables. So any payment event transaction with customer, that is called receivables, and any payment event transaction with vendor is called payables. So in FICA, it creates a posting, it enables the subledger accounting, and SAP provides a standard functionality from transferring all the financial entry from FICA to FIGL. After that, it manages the incoming payment method, outgoing payment method, like how does customer wants to do the payment, through direct debit, through cash, check load, okay, credit card, okay. And after that, you can call it dunning process, that if customer is not paying at all, then how to go ahead with the dunning process. Collections departments, okay, collection agencies, collection strategies, okay. If customer is not at all paying, then how to transfer those cases to collection agencies. Bad debt write-offs, installment plans, like if customer is not at all paying, then how to go ahead with the installment plan. We can offer installment plan to the customer. And if customer is not at all paying, then how to apply the interest on the late fine, cash security deposits, and etc. That means all kinds of payment event transactions after creation of the invoice will be done here in the FICA portion, in the finance contract accounting. Okay, so this is the uh, very high level of BRIM landscape. Okay, so generation of the consumption data record, going through conversion medicine system, and after that it goes for a rating and charging in the conversion charging system. After that it goes a billing and invoicing in my conversion invoicing, and after that it goes for a open item management. This is my uh, very high level landscape. Any question?
Nothing as of now.
So okay, no question, I will proceed further. Okay, so as we discussed that very high level landscape, BRIM stands and supports the intangible product. That does not mean that we don't have tangible product. Okay, nowadays you will notice that moreover, most of the industry, I'll give you a couple of example of the few industry wherein BRIM is successfully running and it has already been implemented. Like Mercedes, they are practicing BRIM. Toyota, they are practicing BRIM. Coca-Cola is a beverage company, they are also practicing BRIM. Maersk is one of the top logistic company in the world, they are also practicing BRIM. Moreover, they are dealing with the what's say container and departments. Like if I'm talking about like printing company like HP, Xerox, okay, and few more, they are also practicing BRIM and successfully they are on the BRIM. Another example I will tell you, most of the like Geo is one of the leading telecom industry in the India. They're also on the completely on the BRIM. Uh, DHL deals with the courier and all. They're also practicing BRIM. Uh, and if I like bright speed, and like Bayer, one of the pharmaceutical company in the US, they are also practicing BRIM. Apple, good couple of products of the Google and Apple, they are also on the BRIM. So BRIM nowadays, BRIM is gradually moving further. Why? Because most of the business, they are dealing with the physical product, but along with the physical product, they are selling with the subscription product also. So in all those industry who are dealing with only with the subscription or services or along with the physical product, they are adopting BRIM. Okay, so along nowadays one stop shop is coming. Like suppose if you're going to buy a car from a car store, they are selling a services also. They will offer you that, okay sir, you're buying a car from us, we are selling a services also. Buy a 1 year plan of services, within that you will get this type of facility. Okay, so technically selling a services is not a physical good, but along with the physical good, they are selling a services. This is available, but that is not a physical good that needs to be moved, that needs to be transferred, or that needs to be like delivered. So no delivery is required. Okay, so gradually most of the business like VMware, they are also practicing a BRIM. So all Avaya, they are also on a BRIM. So BRIM, all those industry who are on the subscription based model or who is willing to move on to the subscription based billing model. So BRIM has the capacity, because see, in all the subscription based industry, what happens, we generate the data, right? Consumption data records on daily basis. We are generating so many messages, we are placing so many outgoing calls, we are generating so many internet data. So millions of data being generated by millions of the customer, billions of the data, so those needs to be processed, those needs to be monetized. Okay, that's why BRIM comes in the picture. So there's a very high level surge in the market in the requirement of the BRIM. So yeah, so this was the very high level landscape. Now we'll go. I will go with uh, a system. Like there are mainly four component of BRIM. Okay, in BRIM there are mainly four components. First is your subscription order management. Okay, along BRIM has couple of peripheral application also, like conversion mediation is a peripheral application. Open text is a peripheral application. But BRIM has mainly four component. One is subscription order management, another one is conversion charging, third one is conversion invoicing, the last one is FICA, which is called finance contract accounting. Okay, so and this conversion mediation is a peripheral application. It is a part of BRIM, but not a mandatory part of. Okay, not main core component. So subscription order management, for that also a dedicated consultant is required. After 1809 version onwards, SOM is within S4HANA only. Okay, earlier it was in a different box, but now it is within the same box. Okay, so no integration is required. SOM is there for order management. So all the order management will be done in the SOM system. Order management, contract management, offer management, change process, and all product modeling. Everything will be done in my SOM system only. In the conversion charging system, as I discussed, that it is a Java-based application. For this, also a dedicated consultant is required. And this SAP conversion charging system receives consumption data record from multiple sources, and it applies a rating and charging on the consumption data record. And the third one is conversion invoicing, which is there perform billing and invoicing. And the last one is FICA for finance contract accounting, which enables my subledger accounting. So main core component of BRIM is SOM, CC, CI, and FICA. Any question?
No questions.
Okay, great. So I would see in our training session, we are going to cover everything in very detail. So we will be doing all the configuration by our own from the very key scratch level. That means we will create our own customer database, all the tables, billable items, billing, invoicing, enabling the subledger accounting, open item management, executing payment run, credit card, installment plan, planning, everything we will be executing by our own with our own configuration. Okay. So in this session, we will cover everything in very detail. All the configuration we will be doing from the very scratch. By using these steps, you will be able to do any kind of implementation in the BRIM, and also you can support in any production support project also. So what I will show you as of now, I will show you a end-to-end end user process, okay, a business user, how a business flows, okay. So first I will capture an order for a customer. So I'll go in the SOM system, subscription order and contract management. I will capture a order first, okay. So manage subscription order. I will create a new, okay, and the subscription order. So that means the first process is that customer will come and first they will place the order. So I'm just putting testing. I'll put my business partner. Okay, so I'm going to put a BP11. That business partner is already available in the system. What is business partner? What are the relevant configuration behind that? What is the role? That we will discuss everything. So I put this business partner. Now I'll go to the items. I am going to product. Now, which product customer is going to buy? Like suppose if you go to buy, like suppose you are visiting a electrical store, okay, and you want to buy a connection for you, then the company will offer you so many products. So they will offer, like, say, go with 199 plan, go with 299 plan, go with 499 plan, and every plan has a different features, right? That means those are called as name. In 199, maybe you are getting a 1 GB internet data, but in the 499 plan, you will get unlimited data along with a Netflix subscription also, right? So different products. So here the first process where the customer places the order, then the order should be captured. So how, what are the configuration behind that? Everything will be building our own configuration, okay. And product modeling also will do our own, that which customer we will define our own product also. So as of now I'm going to select this product, okay. That means customer wants to buy this product. In this product I will assign that some service level agreement, that within this product customer wants to buy a gold product, okay. In the gold product, this is a already available, this is not our configuration, we will be doing for our own, okay. So this product is already available in the system, which is providing a free CPU for 10,000, number of free RAM is 20,000, and number of free bandwidth is 1200. After that customer will be charged accordingly, okay. And within that, customers recurring charge is 4,000, like now 4,000 means what? Customer have to pay 4,000 per month, whether customer is using the services or not. What happens in the in the subscription based billing model? If I'll take an example of the internet services back at your home, what is there? Once you're buying the internet services, you are paying one time charges. You can call it one time charges, installation charges, or the activation charges, whatever. Once the installation is done, they will put you on a recurring plan, correct? Whether you are using the services or not, whether you are consuming the internet or not, you need to pay certain amount. That fixed amount is there, that is recurring fee, okay. And after that, if you are in an unlimited plan, no usage will be charged. But if you are in a limited plan, like, or you can use only 400 GB data, and after that you will be charged 10 rupees per GB data, then accordingly you need to be paying, right, your charges. So here for this product there is a charge 4,000 recurring charges, 250 rupees some license fee charges, and 2,000 is one time charges, okay. So customer wants to buy these services, and I will create a technical resource ID. What is technical resource ID? That also we'll discuss in our session, okay. So technical resource ID is nothing but it's a to uniquely identify the customer. To uniquely identify the customer in a telecom industry, what can happen? Your mobile number, right? In a print in a equipment industry, equipment number. In a internet industry or cloud based services, what can happen? The IP address, right? So this is something I, what is that, how to define that, that also we'll discuss. I'm just giving overview. Going back, and after that what I'll do, I'll save it. As soon as I will save it, a subscription order got created. Look, this is my subscription order, okay. Once my order got created for this customer, I will click on submit button. As soon as I will submit it, a provider contract will get created, which is eventually known as subscription contract. Look, this is my subscription contract. Provider contract, which is being known also as. So provider contract cannot be created directly, okay. This is a result of the subscription order. As soon as I will submit my subscription order, a subscription contract or provider contract will get created. So this provider contract will always be created in the SOM system, and that will replicate to my CI system, okay. And after that it will go to CC system. Provider contract cannot be created directly anywhere, neither in the SOM system nor in the CI system. It is a result of the subscription order. So this subscription contract 3012, if you click here, it will take you inside within that. There are so many things like process, contact history, cancellation, fulfillment status, and all. What is that? That will we keep on discussing, and we will understand the configuration also, cross catalog mapping, monitor, and all. Okay. So what we can see that this is my provider contract. Okay. So if I'll go there in the SAP CI system, in order to view the provider contract, the transaction code is FPVT3. Okay. So my subscription contract 3012 got created in the SOM system, and the same will replicate to my CI system. Just put them and click on execute. And what we can see that a provider contract got created for this customer. Contract start date is 26th of October 2025, and there is no end date. Okay. And there are certain information like this is customer's contract account and this is billing plan, right? So billing plan is what that we also will discuss. What is billing plan? Billing plan supposed technically one time charging the recurring charges. That is a thing to discuss. Okay. So this contract got created. Now I will create couple of billable item for this customer. Okay, 3012. So I'll go there. I will create test billable item. I'll go there.
Hey Ritesh, this is Sai. I have one question.
Yeah.
Sorry for disturbing.
Yeah, no
So,
problem.
the process which you're explaining, right? So, I have one question here. So, the way you are explaining, do you have the workflow of that one? Like, if you create a subscription order, then it goes to the provider contract, then it goes to the convergent charging. Then, do you have a workflow of that one?
Yeah, exactly. That's the correct question. Okay, see, as I told you that after 1909 version onwards, SOM
Okay,
is within S4HANA only. Okay, so technically no integration is required. Before, when SOM was in a different box, it was integrated through S4HANA through middleware. So first thing, understand that after 1809 version, SOM is within S4HANA only. So technically no integration tool is required. First thing. Second thing, there is a methodology which is known as ODI, Order Distribution Infrastructure, which helps to distribute my provider contract to CI system.
correct. So,
Okay.
the way now you are explaining, actually, I am little bit understanding, but little bit I'm getting over off my head. So, I require you to like first explain the process, then we can go here, I think, because I'm little bit getting, I'm able to understand things, but it is little bit getting overhead of my things. So,
Okay. Okay. Let me tell you. Okay. I will give an example. Okay. So customer, I will
Sir,
give you an example of the
sir,
customer journey.
hello, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were saying very quickly, sir. Everything is understanding, but it's
Okay.
too
Fine.
quickly to understand. Yeah.
Okay. 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 I'll slow myself. Okay. Thank you for highlighting this. Okay, so what I'll do, just to make you understand, I'll give you a real-time example. Okay, so
okay,
first what I did, so see, there are two types of activities which parallelly will go. First, just assume that you are a customer. You are going to buy a subscription product. Let's assume, take an example. You went to a store for Airtel store, okay, and you want to buy a connection. So first, what will happen? First, a business master data will get created for you. So there are two types of data, master data. One is business master data, and the another one is your transactional master data. So that we will be discussing in very detail in the session, but I'm just giving an overview. Business partner and contact account is my business master data. Okay, based on the business partner and the contract account, your provide subscript. So first you are going to your store. So what you will do? You will give your proof of address and proof of identity, right? And your proof of address and proof of identity they will put in the system, and they will create a provider, a business partner for you. Okay, business partner is my first level of business master data. Anyone can be business partner like you, me, or any company. First, a business partner will get created. Now, a contract account, which is a secondary or second level of business master data will get created. Now against your business partner, a order will get created, right? First you will place an order that which product you want to buy, right? They will ask you, sir, which product do you want to buy? So first they will capture it. So here you need to think from a business point of view, okay, not from the customer point of view. So as soon as you are going to take an order from the customer, the order needs to be captured in your system. So order means which product you want to buy. 199 plan, 299 plan, or 499 plan. Product A, product B, product C, product D, whatever. So now what I did very initially, I captured one product for this customer, this product, and I have submitted the order for this particular customer. Okay. Now order been captured, and after that, as soon as I submitted the order, a contract got created. That means my provider contract is what? Provider contract is my contractual agreement between the company and the supplier. Okay, this provider contract is going to have all the information that what is my contract start date, what is my contract end date, okay, what kind of product I am going to buy, what kind of discount is there. Everything will be captured here in my provider contract only. So look, my provider contract got created. So this provider contract needs to be pushed to my CI system also, right? So this is a standard functionality given by the SAP only. There's an ODI, order distribution infrastructure mechanism, which helps to distribute my provider contract to CI system. Okay, ODI helps to send my contract which got created here in the SOM system to my CI system. So by using ODI, that will be distributed. No manual intervention is there. Okay. As soon as my provider contract will get created, that should be distributed to CI system first, and after that it will goes to CC system. Okay. I will come later that how my CC system is connected with my CI system. CC system is connected with my CI system of S4HANA through a web services. What is web services? Web services is an integration tool that I will discuss later on. But the first, as soon as my subscription contract are getting created, that will be distributed to my CI system. And what CI system does? CI system performs billing and invoicing, nothing apart from that. Now look, as soon as your provider contract got started, immediately you are not going to be charged, right? After that, you will start doing the consumption. You are keep on sending the message, you are keep on sending the outgoing calls, you are keep on sending the internet data, consuming the internet data. So this will generate the consumption data record, and those consumption data record will be submitted in the conversion mediation system. From conversion mediation system, it will travel to CC system for rating and charging, and after that it will go to CI system for billing and invoicing. Okay, and after that it will go to FICA. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Hi. I have one question here. I'm Ravi. Uh, Actually, how the data will flow from SOM to CI? Any settings we need to do, or through action profiles or something? How it is flowing it?
Okay, so
Yeah.
SAP has a standard configuration. Okay, but if you want to do any enhancement, that the ODI is the mechanism, and there is nothing apart from the ODI.
Okay. Okay,
Because
which means it is a standard one. No need to do any settings itself. If
customization is
the customizing is not needed, you mean to say?
no, customization is possible. Okay, if you want to do any
Okay.
customization, like customization, like how? Like suppose your contract got started, okay, but
Hmm.
your contract start date is in future. Okay, like suppose 1st of December is my contract start date. So if my
Okay.
contract start date is in future, so that will not immediately replicate to your CI system, right? To S4HANA. It will not replicate. But if you want to replicate it immediately, then customization is required. So
Oh,
standard is there. Along with that, earlier we used to do so many things in the older version, wherein there SOM was in a different box. But now, no integration is required. It will replicate immediately. Okay,
okay.
standard is there. Yeah,
And
that.
hmm, yeah,
Yeah.
please go.
So that will be discussed in the session when I will talk. We will do our initial configuration, like how to create the subscription order, what is subscription type, what is item category, how to means number ranges and all. Okay. After that, we'll change process and the ODI. Everything is in the steps. Okay, that will cover.
Okay, contract account is a mandatory one in the subscription order,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
how it is.
In BRIM,
In so, yeah.
in BRIM, contract account is mandatory. So you will not find this contract account concept in SD and all. Okay. Business partner is same for across, but contract account, you will notice that contract account, excuse me for the background noise. Okay. So
So Hitesh, actually, here, if I'm wrong, please correct me. So there is a business partner. Then for each business partner, you have the contract account, and for each contract account, you will have the uh, different contracts, right? The premise ID or some kind of.
exactly, that's right. Let me reframe it once again. A business partner can have multiple contract accounts. Okay. Contract account is my second level of business master data, wherein business partner is my first level of business master data. A contract account is assigned to my business partner. A contract account contains central information like incoming payment method, outgoing payment method, account determination ID, okay, dunning procedure, okay, schedulings, okay, billing cycles, interest key, and so many things are being available at the contract account levels. So you will find that contract account is being used in the utilities industry and insurance industry, and here in the BRIM industry. Contract account is, so all the accounting entries or the financial entries will be done at your contract account level only, not at the BP level in the BRIM. So that's why contract. So in all those industries wherein FICA is enabled, FICA concept, that means contract account will be there. All the transaction entries or financial entries will be stored at your contract account level only. So a business partner can have multiple contract accounts, and one contract accounts can have multiple provider contracts. That's right, absolutely.
Okay.
So you mean that one contract account can have multiple provider contracts?
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And if I,
In the quotation level also it is mandatory contract account. Just when it is gonna create I just wanna understand
yeah, if I correctly understood, you want to ask about the solution quotation, right?
solution quotation. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. The same concept will be there. See, solution quotations, I have created a subscription order, right? Subscription order is one way, and solution quotation is another way. Like if you're only buying, or if you're only selling subscription product, then subscription order is there. But if you're selling bundle product, like physical product and a subscription product combined together, then for that solution quotation comes in the picture. Okay. So order capturing process, there are multiple order capturing process: subscription order, master agreement, partner agreement order, solution quotation. So that's absolutely right. Business partner and contract account concept will be there. That is mandatory. Along with that, your order capturing process can be different as per your process requirement.
Okay, which means to say, whenever the BP is created, immediately contract account needs to be created. Any
Exactly.
of the transaction needs both the BP and contract account.
That's right.
Minimum
That's
one
right.
BP and one contract.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
oh,
here the master data has been segregated. So BP and contact account both are known as business master data, and provider contract is known as transactional master data. Okay, that is the difference. So now let me explain that what is business master data and what is transactional master data. So business master data is a data that stays very longer period of the time in the system, and that does not get frequently changed. But transactional data gets frequently changed and can be changed. Okay, like if I'll take an example, like if you have a bank account in any of the bank, you are visiting to your bank, and you are going to your bank and you're saying that I want to close my bank account. Okay, you will put application, they will close your bank account. Are you sure that one, they have closed the bank account, but while opening the account you have produced certain proof of address and proof of identity? They will delete your information from their system? No, they will not delete. Look, you are no more a customer for that particular bank, but they will keep their information in their system. They are not going to delete. After a certain period of the time, they will archive your information, but they are not going to delete your information. So that's why I was telling you that any data that stays very longer period of the time and does not get frequently changed are called business master data. But transactional master data, like provider contract, can be changed internally, like change, like now today you have a provider contract, right? After a few days you ended the contract. After a few days again you reinstated the contract, or you want to terminate the contract, or you want to change the product, you want to change the contract account, you want to, like, you want to upgrade from gold to platinum or degrade platinum to silver, like that. Okay, so in this situation your provider contract will keep on changing. So those are called transactional master data. Make sense?
Got it.
Okay. So my provider contact I showed you. So like, let me show you billing and invoicing. Okay. So I'll go there, program AC38. Okay. So no worries about that. What I'm going to show you now. Okay. So this is a program name that we will be doing our own configuration in the system. Okay. This is a variant. So what is bill level item class? We will be doing our own configuration. What is sub process? That will be our doing our own contact account. So this is my provider contact, right? 3012 and contact account is CA11. So I'll put the same. CA11 is my contract account and provider contract is, sorry, 3012, right? So 3012. What is billable item type? That also I will discuss. Okay. And what is origin date and all that also we'll see. I'll just put a date. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a 3 billable items, inputs for the billing. Okay, so 30 euros of the billable item will create, 3 billable items will get created, I will execute. Okay, so let me see what kind of error we are getting. Today's 26th of 20 October, right? No worries. I'll just let me delete this one. I will execute it. Okay. So what I did, I created 3 billable items. So what is this status of the billable item? Okay, what is billable item? What are the configuration behind that? In which table those are going to be stored? How the tables will get created? Okay. So see, simple. In case of electricity, what happens? If you have electricity meter at your home, if electricity department wants to generate a bill for you, how they are going to generate it? First they will come and they will collect a meter read from you, right? They will collect a meter read and based on that they are going to bill you. If you don't have a meter read, they will not be able to bill you. So similarly, in order to perform billing and invoicing, we need a billable item. Okay, so what is billable item? What are the status of the billable item? Okay, and how the tables will get created in those billable item will be stored, and what are the communications? Okay, how the interface will help to receive and store those billable item, that we will be doing in the system practically. What is bit class, sub process, bill item type, bill from date, okay, amount. Okay, and here we see so many things like man transaction, sub transaction, account determination ID, tax code, posting to relevant, print to relevant, everything we'll be discussing. Not only discussing, we will be doing our own configuration, and we'll make sure that all the configuration we are doing, and every configuration we are able to execute also. Okay, so we'll be creating our own demo company, example company code, and everything will be continuing with the same. So let me perform billing. So there are multiple ways of billing software
Uh,
also.
I have one question.
Yeah.
So, do you have any samples for the tables? Like, what tables we can create? Like, for example, can I transfer my tables from SAP ISU to SAP BRIM?
Why you want to transfer the table from ISU to BRIM? ISU is for industrial solution utilities for the
Correct.
utilities domain, right?
Because
So
in
if I
ISU also we
correctly,
can create tables, right? So, can we
uh,
migrate from ISU to BRIM?
understood that what data you want to migrate, I guess only meter reads you want to migrate from ISU table to BRIM table, right?
Correct. Because I am in USA. I work for an utility company. So here, uh, they are migrating from ISU to BRIM actually.
That's right. Yeah, that's possible.
So my only question is for you that do you have any table samples like you are saying that table can be created. So can you know like what table data exactly you will be having, like for example?
So in conversion invoicing, okay, the tables, the billable item class is a my billable item class wherein all the tables will be in order to receive and store the billable item will be created. Okay, so like if you notice in the meter read for your utilities company, you have couple of meter read type, right? Periodic meter read, final read, initial read, meter exchange read, removal read, installation read, interim read, right? So here also we have couple of billable item type like raw accepted, billable accepted, and billed. So based on the status of the billable item, we have multiple billable item tables. Okay, so here billable item class follows a sequence of creation, activation, and generation. So once we generate the billable item class, it will generate all the tables in the background automatically. Okay, so if I'll go there in the AC16, I have already created a table. So I will just show you. Okay, so these are my tables. Okay, so raw will go to, for the raw this is table, for raw exception this is table, for billable this is table, for exception this is table, and for bill this is table. So if you want to migrate or if you want to move your data, that was meter it from ISU table to BRIM table, so that is possible. Okay, the table can be created automatically and you can customize this table also as per your requirement. Clear?
Clear. But may I know like that, if, for example, you're showing table name, right? So do
Yeah,
you, if you click on the table, any of the table,
yeah.
like what data you have inserted in that? Like,
So here if you go there, you will be able to see all the billable items.
okay, I understand
So
now.
in the ISU, you have meter read as an input. If you don't have meter read, you will not be able to perform billing and invoicing. In
Correct,
BRIM,
correct,
if you have billable item, then you will be able to perform billing and invoicing. Right? Simply, if you want to have the juice, only machine will not work, right? You have to input the orange also, right? Fruit,
correct.
then only it will give you. So here also input is mandatory. In order to get a bill in your ISU, you need meter read. Here in the BRIM, you need billable item. So billable item can be stored in the table. So here this is the table for billable item. So based on the status, like here in your ISU also you have multiple tables based on the status of the meter read, like interim meter read, periodic meter read, final meter read, initial meter read, meter removal read. Similarly, here also we have couple of billable item type: raw accepted, billable accepted, and billed. Clear?
Perfect. Thank you so much. I got clear thing.
Great. Thank you. So now let me try to show you billing. Okay. So I will just select this billable. See, just under, you will try to understand as of now completely, you will not be able to relate. Okay, because whatever I'm going to show you, we will be doing our own configuration. In order to receive and store those billable items, there are certain functionalities enabled. First you have to create the table, you need to create a bit class, sub process, bill item type name. Like what kind of charge is that? It's a one-time charge, recurring charge, usage charge, credit memo, debit memo, discount, any billing plan charge. What kind of charge is that, right? So every charge have to name a name, what kind of man transaction, sub transaction amount. So there is a proper configuration behind that in order to receive and store. Okay, now I'll click on billing. So just click on the top. So there are multiple ways of billing that we'll be discussing: how to execute mass billing using job. Okay, individual shortcuts and all. So what is this billing process? That also need to understand. What is sub process? See, billing process consists so many things like grouping of the billable item, aggregation of the billable item, okay, and creating of the billing document, everything. Where to use expert mode and where not to use expert mode, that also is a thing to understand. So I will create a billing document. I will just perform billing. Okay. So billing is done. As soon as you perform the billing, the status changed from bill to not invoiced. So look here, the option is coming, billing document got generated. Now I will perform invoicing. So in the billing also we have two sections, header section and the item section. So what all are these? Okay, that also we need to discuss and configure also. Now we need to perform invoicing. So I'll go there, click on the invoice. What is invoicing process? That and what are the how to define the configuration, that needs to be discussed. Document date, posting date, what is the reconciliation key, everything. Execute, and I'm just going to create yes. So now we can see that I have created an invoice. So invoicing got created. Okay, so this is my invoice that got created, that will reach out to customer. Now how to send these invoices to the customer? There are couple of communication method that customer wants his invoices using paper, through email, Right? How? So communication method, how to execute the print program that will send correspondence or invoices to the customer. That also needs to be discussed. If I'll preview this, okay, so you can see this is my PDF of the invoice. Okay, that will reach out to the customer. How to customize this? Anyway, technical thing we will not be understanding, but how to customize, that we will discuss. What are the function module for any kind of enhancement, where a technical input is required, what kind of improvement or enhancement can be done, what if required, then which what all are the function modules or the FQ events is there, that also I will be discussing, and what all are the APIs are required and where to find the correct API, that also we will be discussing in our session. Okay, so production supports and all we will be discussing. If you'll go there in the posting document, look here with the reference of this invoicing document and FICA document got created. So what are the integration between the FICA, how to integrate my CI with FICA, that also we'll discuss. See, technically conversion invoicing and FICA both sits within S4HANA only. So not technically no integration is not required, but there are the few certain things that needs to be enabled. Okay, and if I'll go, so what are the document structure of this FICA document? What is my revenue account? What is my tax account? And how does these are getting determined? That also we will be discussing. Okay, and what are the importance? Do we need to have a very finance knowledge? So no, no finance knowledge is required. No commerce is required. Okay, because there is no finance here. Okay, only open item management. How to execute the payment program run, how to transfer this to general ledger account, everything we will be doing our own configuration in the system. Any question? Jija, sorry, I was very fast. Okay, I was talking. Okay, but you can ask me if you have any question.
Hey Ritesh, is it possible to share the presentation?
Yeah, definitely you can get your presentation, no problem.
Okay, okay,
But this presentation is not in detail. Okay, in the session I will be providing you so many configurational documents, so many
nice,
presentations, certification dumps, okay, and other study materials and everything in the session.
perfect.
Uh,
Thank you.
what and all
Will
we will get the access? SAP S4HANA system. Can we
Yes,
get the access for CC and all also? Only we are talking about only SOM and CI processes, or
from CI
CC also
FICA,
will.
yeah, you will get CC
Okay.
also. Okay, now the
CC
question comes.
also we will get access.
Yeah, yeah, you will get CC or access also.
Okay, CM, convergent management.
So we are not covering a CM, conversion mediation.
Okay. Okay.
See, the question comes. These all there are four main core components along with the like conversion mediation, subscription order management, conversion invoicing, FICA, and conversion charging. For every component, there is a dedicated consultant is required. Okay, so you need to choose wisely, or I can help you to choose which component you should go based on your existing configuration. Because all these existing knowledge, because all these components are in highly demand in the market. Okay, so SOM, CCCI, and FICA all are in highly demand. So based on your experience, your existing SAP knowledge, you can choose. If you are the from CRM, and then you can go with SOM easily. If you're from SD and FICO or other, then you can easily go ahead with the CI and FICA. Okay, so like based on your existing experience, I would suggest you to go ahead with. Okay, in this session, I'm going to cover end to end. Okay, now it's up to your requirement. You can go ahead. Okay, get the expertise, understand everything, but get the expertise in any one of the component. Okay,
may I know what all we will be covering in SAP CC?
ACPCC I'll be covering like not in very detailed. Okay, I'll be
Mm-hmm.
covering like consumption item mapping, billable item mapping, charge plan. Okay, pricing procedure and all. Okay, like replications, integration, and these things will be happening. I will share the course content with you.
And what about the allowances? Like will be
Allowances also I will cover.
okay. And recently, like people are started moving to O data, right? Instead of RFCs and all.
That's right.
So like, are we going to build some custom audit APIs? No.
I will share API information, okay, but will not be
Hmm.
covering in very detail about the API. I will be
Hmm.
because see, you need to work with your developer, right? Your technical guy.
Yeah.
But I will give you all the relevant information, which API you should be using, where to find, how to find, and how to test by your own being a functional consultant. Because I know a developer is completely dependent on you, right? So
Yeah.
whatever the input you will give, they are going to work based on your input. So I will share all those information with you in order to find, search, understand, practice, and execute that you can give all the inputs to your uh, developer. But
And
execution will be done by the developer only. Yeah.
we will be like learning concept at concept level, or like you will be like creating a project and we will be implementing things according to that project. Let's say you are deciding a product first, and that product you are teaching us how to create in SOM, and then how we will create the consumption item for the same product and all. So
See,
we'll be
I
going
will
in that
create
way,
a
or
dummy
at
project.
conceptual way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will create a dummy project. Okay, in
Okay.
our
Yeah.
system, I will not go
Yeah.
with any theoretical. I will create a
Yeah.
dummy project. Now, in this situation, what are the challenges is there? Okay, see,
Hmm.
in a real time project, what happens? You have a SOM consultant. SOM will do
Yeah.
their part. CC will do their part. CI will do their part, and FICA will do their part simultaneously. But in
Yeah.
our session, I will be doing everything. Okay. So I'll start from any place. Like I will start with conversion invoicing. After that, I will go
Yeah.
with SOM. Right. After that, I will go with FICA. After that, I will go with CC.
Hey,
So
Hitesh, that's the only point like I was talking before. Can you please architecture that if you have any diagram that what is the what is the flow will be going ahead with, like for example if we create a BP account, then contract account, then in provider contract, then what will happen, like for example conversion charging, conversion mediation, as you are saying, like do you have any workflow of that one?
see, if you're talking about system architecture, okay. See, did you mean system architecture?
Yes, like system, the way you are explaining, right, you will be going and in like you will be going with sessions like conversion charging, conversion invoicing, conversion mediation. So my only question is that if a contract account is created, then uh, then how the flow will be, like if it goes to the conversion charging first or it goes to the conversion mediation. Can you please vary that so that it will be easy for me to understand, or like for everyone to understand?
Yeah. See, before starting with this BRIM concept, first we will understand the business master data. So you are working with SOM, you are working with CC, you are working with CI or FICA. First, you have to understand the business master data. Okay, business partner and the contract account and all the configuration. Now, after that, without provider contract, you can learn conversion invoicing. You can go with FICA also. No worry about that. Only with BP and contract account, you can continue with conversion invoicing and FICA. That portion is done. After that, once only provider contract comes, then only you need to have a SOM configuration like product modeling and all. Right? So after that, you can go with SOM. After that, the same configuration in the CI and FICA we are going to execute. We will be executing using the provider contract. Okay. So this business partner and contract account is not mandatory that it will be created in the SOM system or in the CI system only. Okay, in this foreigner, it can be created in any upstream system also. Okay, and but my subscription order and the provider contract that has to be created in the SOM system. Okay. So technically, there are also I have seen couple of use cases also wherein provider contacts are getting created in the Microsoft Dynamics and other application also. Right. So that is not mandatory that you are going to have SOM as a product modeling in your system. But business partner, contact account, CI, FICA, and CC is going to same day across the industry. Okay. So the best structure, so I will, if you're asking me to flow, so standard flow is very simple that business partner and contact account either can be created in the SOM and that will be replicated to CI system, or either can be created in the CI and that will be replicated to the SOM system, or altogether different that will be created in a upstream system and that will replicate to your SOM and CI. Okay. but your subscription order and the provider contract will always be created in the SOM system only. So if you are going to try to understand that this is a rule, fixed rule, so there is not going to be a fixed rule. Okay, for the business master data and the provider contract and the subscription order. Flow is a standard, but every business has their own custom. So I'll be covering the standard which SAP provides and how the data flows. First BP will get created, after the contract account will get created, after the subscription order will get created, after that provider contract will get created, that provider contract will go to CI system and CC system. And after that customer will start using the consumption will go to conversion mediation system, and then conversion mediation will push the data to CC system for rating and charging, and after the CC system will push to CI system for billing and invoicing, and after that it will go to FICA system. So this is the flow. Okay, so your system architecture is going to vary, but in our session we will understand standard, and I will give you what could be the best practiced workflows in the industry that I will be sharing during the session only. Because as of now if you try to understand everything, might be you will get confused, and might be I will not be able to connect or answer all the pointers. Something will be left behind. When I will be covering the topic by topic now, I can share the standard and the best practiced situation in the domain, in the industry, that I can share, and I can keep on talking on that. That will be more helpful to understand.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Hitesh. Thank you.
And as you said, like we can create our master data into some another third party application, and then we can replicate it to SOM, right? So will you be explaining us what are the third party application which will be used and how they can be connected with our SOM for the data replication? Is it
Yeah,
our
see,
job or it is some another consultant
some
job?
another job, some another job, not our
Okay.
job, not our job. Only we will be responsible that we need to work with those team, and we will make sure that we are receiving the data. See, third party system is any upstream system, right?
Yeah.
So upstream system will be connected to the your S4HANA system, and technically, just to be very honest with you, and a best practice, business partner, contract account, these are my business master data. So business
Yeah.
master data I will be covering in our session only those pointers which you are supposed to know from functional
Yeah.
point of view and from user point of view. But technically, business master data is being maintained by a master MDG team, that is called master data governance team. So in a real-time project, you will not be getting the opportunity to work on
Hmm.
the business master data, because business master data team has their own department. We are the one who are going to go consume those information, right?
Yeah.
So in a greenfield project, if you are going to work on a very greenfield project, how to create your own test data, business partner, contact account, subscription order, provider contact, and everything, that you will be knowing the basic, that you can at least understand how to consume those information, right? So in a
Yeah.
real-time project, those will be maintained by the technically the business partner and contact account. Contact account will be maintained by us. That in the contact account, everything we will be covering. Okay, all the pointers and all the fields in very detail. Okay, so this is my contact account. Okay, if I click here, so in the contact account, I'll be sharing the number range, contact account categories, account relationship, tolerance group, clearing category, interest key, account determination ID, payment terms, okay, account class, collective bill. Go to the payment taxes. Here you can see that incoming payment method, that how does customer wants to do the payment, through direct debit, through credit card, okay, or payment card, outgoing payment method. How does we want to do the give the payment to the customer for any return, okay, or for any refund. In the dunning, how to done the customer log correspondence variant, that how to send the some customer wants their invoices in very detail, some customer wants their invoices only summary, some customer says that no, I want summary plus mid level. So there are multiple correspondence variant, so that are going to maintain here. Go to the conversion invoicing. See, here we have a scheduling. Okay, scheduling means some customer wants their invoices on 5th of the each month. Some customers say that I want my invoices 10th of the each month. Like you are on a monthly cycle, I am also on a monthly cycle, but you are saying that I want my invoice to be printed on the 5th, I want my invoices on 10th. Someone else wants their invoices to be printed on the 9th or 6th, and so on. So that will be achieved by scheduling. What is form determination? what is invoicing category. So these are the things we will be understanding in the contract account. But technically we will be using. But master technically business partner will be completely done by the MDG team. But I will be covering all those pointers which you are supposed to know from BRIM point of view. That at least you can consume those information.
Yeah.
Or
Finally, how many days it will take to complete the entire course?
So entire for it will take around say 80 hours.
Okay.
and for CI, like few of the configuration needs to be done in FICA, right? So we'll be touching those things as well, right? Like what are the things we need to configure in FICA first, related to payments and dunning, all those things.
Yeah, see, in conversion invoicing, we are only creating invoice, right?
Yeah, till
Only
invoicing.
invoice. Invoice will reach out to the customer. After the customer is not paying, that will be done in the FICA separately. So
Yeah.
dunning and all is not dependent. CI is not dependent on the dunning configuration. First, we'll create the invoice, and dunning and all that we will be covering in the FICA session. With the reference of the invoicing document, my FICA document will get posted, not alone.
Yeah.
Individual FICA posting can be done, that is not the situation. But see, when you can done the customer dunning means what? Customer is not paying and you are going to send a reminder. Dunning is that na. Dunning means what? Sending a reminder to the customer, inform sir you are not paying, please pay the amount. So when we are going to done the customer, first we will send the invoice, right? So in the conversion invoicing, we will be performing invoicing only. With the reference of the invoicing, my FICA document should get immediately posted. So we will be understanding that portion immediately, how to integrate my CI in FICA. And FICA is very versatile application in SAP. So most of the, see, FICA is very old, okay, very old. FICA, I personally am working since last 16 years. Okay, so FICA is very versatile application provided by the SAP. So most of the configuration SAP provides. Okay, so only we need to integrate my conversion invoicing in FICA. So good part is that conversion invoicing and FICA both sits within S4HANA only. So no technical configuration is integration is required. Both are highly integrated. Only there are the few nodes that we need to enable. How? Just that it can be FICA can be enabled with alone also, with ICU also, CI also, insurance also. That will be understanding that how to integrate from CI point of view. Clear? And
Yeah.
after that, we'll go with step by step dunning, write-offs, installment plans, okay, everything.
Thank you.
See, I have this is not my first training. It is going to. I have provided so many corporate trainings also. Okay, so the process, the flow chart, which I'll keep on preparing. Okay, so I do in my training. I do follow a. Always I maintain a Excel file. Okay, so I maintain an Excel file wherein what I am doing, I keep on maintaining that. Okay, so like if I'll go there, so look, what is business master data? I will do the configuration. Okay, after that, what is billable item? I will keep on mentioning what I'm discussing, what I'm going to configure first and everything. So look, everything step by step I will maintain this similar kind of Excel file. And so if you follow this Excel file step by step, you will be able to do anywhere any implementation. So this Excel file I will be maintaining in a real-time training, and after that I will be providing the supporting documents also. Okay, so you can follow the steps and you can do anywhere, you can go ahead and you can do any implementation from the very scratch. Any question, guys? Yeah, I will share all the details.
And we'll be having weekend batches or weekday batches.
If you guys are available on weekends, I'm completely available. I can take session weekends also.
Ideally, like the sessions are on weekdays or weekends.
Generally, we are conducting on weekends, weekdays.
Weekdays.
Yeah,
Okay.
in the morning, 1 hour. So we don't go with 2 hours, 3 hours of session. Only 1 hour
Hmm.
session, 1 hour session on daily basis. It is good for you also and for us also.
Okay.
So we will get the training sessions daily, or like how it is, like how do we coordinate?
Yeah,
So
I'll do one thing. Schedule. I'll communicate offline. Okay. I'll
Okay,
update you by tomorrow. Okay.
sure, sure. Thank you, Naveen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Thanks.
So technically, today actually I'm out of the station. Okay, so I'm not comfortable in my sitting posture. Okay, that's why I'm a bit faster in talking. So hope you can understand.
No, no, Hitesh, you are good, and like this is a good way of starting this session, and definitely looking forward for like going ahead.
And technically, in a demo session, it's very difficult to address all your questions. See, I cannot explain everything. Like in a ODI, I cannot explain because I need to show you in the system, right? How it replicates and everything. So there's a step because before going to the ODI, we need to understand few more things, right? So tables, function modules, there are so many things, initial configurations, your functional steps. Okay, that we need to understand. Then after that, we can go on a very deeper level.
Sure, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. So any question you can ask me, or else we can drop off for today.
Ritesh, like, sorry to disturb, like, uh, I had attended from the middle of the class,
Yeah.
so I missed the content of it, what is being taught actually.
You missed
So,
starting of that. Okay.
yeah,
So
yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
Lavin is going to share the recording with you. But
Okay.
just I was explaining the very initially that
Mhm.
BRIM supports.
And
Yeah. Yeah. Please ask.
like after like training and practicing, how many years experience can we show up? Like 2 years or
See, BRIM introduced in the year of 2018 very lately. Okay.
okay,
So it's hardly 6 to 7 years old in the market. So the employer,
okay,
the company cannot expect more than 6 to 7 years of experience. Earlier
okay,
BRIM was there, but formerly it was
okay,
known as hybrid BRIM. Okay. The information
okay,
was scattered, not as a
okay,
complete solution, as a premise, right?
okay,
So it was introduced in the year of 2018, that too a very last lately. So company
okay.
or the employer cannot expect more than 5 to 6 years of experience. Anyway, most of the employer does not know this reality also. So they can ask you
Okay.
that I want 10 years of experience or 12 years of experience. So that is
Mhm.
completely not possible. You need to explain them. You need to educate them. This is not possible. This was introduced in the
Mhm.
year of 2018. Then how can you expect? So I guess 3 to 4 years experience you can showcase and it will work.
Okay.
Because when it was introduced, immediately company has not started working with BRIM, right? It took
Yeah.
time for companies also to uh, take the understanding,
Yeah.
opting the
Yeah.
SAP product, and after that, right, implementing.
Mhm.
So we have a proper reason.
And how much part of SD and MM will be involved in it?
Sorry.
How much part of SD, MM, and FICO would be involved in it?
No, that will not be involved. Okay, if you have a SD knowledge, it is going to be good
Mhm.
add-ons for you. Okay,
Mhm.
uh, but yeah, technically, in BRIM, that is not mandatory that you have to know SD. See,
Mhm.
if you know the SD, see BRIM is there. That does not mean SD is not there. SD,
Mhm.
every is there, but SD will be take. See, in the SD, what happens? Delivery happens.
Mhm.
In BRIM, delivery does
Mhm.
not happen. If I will tell you
Mhm.
that you are buying a software, so in the
Mhm.
software, delivery does not happen. But if you're buying a
Mhm.
mobile phone, here a delivery happens. So this is the difference
Yes.
between these two material master data. The material master data concept is same, like we have in the SD. But in the SD, there's a
Mhm.
physical product. In BRIM, there is no physical product, only a subscription product or services. In BRIM, in SD, delivery happens, but here delivery does not happen. So, though if you have a SD knowledge, that's going to be add-ons, because see, we will be discussing solution quotation thing also, because business is selling both product, like physical product and subscription product also. So
Yes.
we'll be understand and we'll be doing from the BRIM point of view, but at the same time, sales order will be get created and that will go to the SD department. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think there are different versions, like different parts in the brims. Like all will be covered, or what all
Yeah,
we
yeah.
will be covering?
I'll be keep on talking about the latest version of the BRIM. Okay, whatever the latest update is there, that will keep on discussing on that.
Mhm.
This was your question?
No, like there are four
Component.
submodels in the brim, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you will be covering all the four submodels in it.
Yeah. I'll be covering all the four models: SOM, CCCI, and FICA.
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
2 months training or 3 months training, sir?
It will take 80 hours for entire four module. Okay. Uh, 80 hours it will take for four component. I will try to summarize it because it's not possible to complete all. So whatever the important, I will cover in very detail, like CI, FICA, okay, and SOM. I will be covering in very detail. CC also, CC will not take much time. Okay. CC, see, why I will tell you why it will not take much time. Is because most of the work will be done in the CI system only. So billable item class, consumption item class concept will be covered in your CI concept only. Okay, in the CI system only. Only in the conversion charging system mapping and all will be happening. Charge plan, allowance, and everything that I will be discussing. So in CC system, most of the thing will be understanding beforehand only. Okay, cross catalog mapping and all. So in the CC, it will not take much time to understand, but whatever the relevant information is you are supposed to know, that I will be discussing. Okay. See, there are few information that will be covering in CI and SOM, so which will be reduced in CC. That I will not be covering. That will be suppose I am talking about the billable item class and consumption item class and the rating process that I will be already discussing in the CI. So that process we are not going to repeat in the conversion charging. So that will be omitted. So it will be reduced by, yeah, 70 hours will be sufficient. 70 to 75 hours. And also we'll be discussing a mock-up, like what kind of interview questions will be asked, what kind of enhancement will be done, what kind of production supports you are going to get. So these we will be discussing also. So additionally 2 hours, 3 hours you can take it for that also. Because in the interview they will ask you that what kind of production incident you are getting, what kind of enhancement you did. Okay, so I'll be discussing it of 3 to 4 situations for enhancement plans that you can discuss at least in the interview, and the production support like 10 to 12 situations that you can discuss in the interview also, right? Any question, guys?
You would be taking the mock interviews after the training before
Yeah,
you go for a placement or
um,
anything.
for the mock-up interviews, right? I will,
Preparation.
I'll take one session on mock-up. What kind of questions will be asked, that I will discuss.
Mhm. Resume preparation and other things.
For the certification, I will give you a certification dump. You can
Mhm.
use them to qualify.
Okay.
Actually, Purnes, your voice is very low. Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry.
it's very difficult to understand. That's why.
Okay.
So was your question answered?
Like, how about the mock interviews and how about the what is it? Mm, resume preparation and other things.
Yeah, for the mock-up interview, I will take a session. Okay, wherein I will discuss that. Even I will share the list also. What kind of interview
Mhm.
questions will be asked? Mostly, I will share the most frequently asked questions. Apart from that, a very industry specific question that I will be discussing. I will be discussing a very, I'll make your concept clear that in the interview at least you can talk and your concept will be clear. So mock-up anyway, I will be taking care of that. And for the CV, I will help you to prepare. No worries about that.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Any further question? Okay. If no questions, then I would like to wrap up session here only. Please, Naveen will coordinate with you all, and accordingly we can start our session. Good to wrap up this session,
From
guys.
Monday, from Monday it will be there. From which day you will be starting the class?
So, yeah, Naveen will take consent from you all, okay, and we can plan accordingly, and we will. As soon as we are all are available, we can start. No problem with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
I'm okay from my side to start any day.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you all.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, let's catch up later on. Okay, thank you all. Bye.